Welcome back to Macey's Cooking Hour. And we have Reva, Blaney in the house, in the kitchen.
In the house. That's awesome.
And so far we've made, what did you just make?
Made a
Which is
quinoa
delicious.
black bean salad.
Uh-huh.
So kind of a refreshing.
Very
But now we
refreshing.
got to have dessert.
And what's that?
The dessert's going to be the no-bake cookies. They're a healthy version of that. So it doesn't have any sugar. We're using agave instead of the sugar. So those with diabetes, those that just want to watch their sugar intake can eat them, and it's a low glycemic index. So
Fantastic. So what's the properties behind agave? I have to ask. Which
you know,
can
there's a
get
lot of
Macey-
controversy on agave. I better not get into that. It would be a whole new show. But it does have a lower glycemic index. It actually was used to they use it to do a test on the kidneys, and it actually filters through the kidneys without being detected, and so they could tell from that, like if your kidneys were working. So that's maybe that's where I came from. I don't know, but I know they did use that. So
Could you use honey? I have to ask that too.
you could. You may want to reduce some of it because the honey is pretty sweet,
It is.
and it would probably change the texture a little bit, but it'd probably be really good with honey.
Okay.
So good idea.
So,
So start off. Let's do the coconut oil. Let's bring it on.
Coconut oil. Here we go.
Coconut oil.
I like this.
And this one is already,
Melted.
it's already melted. So anyway, we're just going to do 1/4 cup of this. Oh, brand new.
Wow.
Yeah.
Can find this at Macy's too, you know.
Yes.
So any good grocery store has.
I bought
Coconut
this at
oil.
Macy's.
Oh,
so
you did.
I
There you
did.
go.
You grab that butter over there as well. We're going to
Absolutely.
melt them together. This one's just
Oh.
already melted. So
Now, why did you use this? Earth Balance, soy-free, natural buttery spread.
well, I can't have the dairy. Can't stand the dairy. So
Okay.
because of that, this recipe is dairy-free, as well as you could get gluten-free
Oats.
oats, yes, and then it would be completely dairy-free, gluten-free.
Right.
So
Sweet-free.
no, it's plenty of sweet. It's good stuff. So this is one of Noah's favorite desserts. And it's great because I can let him come in after school or whatever and just go to
Eat it.
town, and it's not as not as bad, not as sugary.
Right.
Don't have to have the hyper after.
That's right. Especially after
So,
school.
Yeah,
He
exactly.
needs more.
So let's go ahead and
Okay.
maybe grab one of your spoons over there.
So what are we doing first? Are we doing these
Let's do
two?
the butter first, and then
Okay.
we'll throw that on top.
All right.
We're not going to worry about measuring. That's probably 1/4 cup.
Okay.
Let's go ahead and melt that down, and it will probably be 1/4 cup. So let me melt this in the microwave.
Okay. Okay. So you've melted this.
Melted this, yes.
Melted this is 1/4 of a cup of margarine.
Well,
Ooh, it's that much.
soy-free.
Soy-free margarine.
Can't have the soy either, so that's why I chose that one. You could definitely put butter in
Oh, could
if you
you?
want. Yeah,
Okay.
I've done that. And then we'll do the same thing with 1/4 cup of this coconut oil, and this actually helps the flavor as well. So.
So why can't you just use all of coconut oil instead of using half and
I
half?
tried that when I was trying to figure this recipe out, and it just needed a little bit more firmness from the butter, so that's why I brought the butter in. It just added
Okay.
enough. So grab that rice milk over there, and we're going to do 1/4 cup of that. If you want to pull it.
Another question. So you're using alternative. Can you
I
use
am.
almond milk?
You could use almond milk, and that would be
Okay.
really a good substitute. Coconut milk, and my new favorite is cashew milk.
Oh, you've
So,
tried that? Is that
really
good?
Really good
Really?
stuff. So, love it. It tastes a lot more like milk than the others. So,
really?
yeah, I enjoy that.
I haven't. Gosh, can you imagine how much cashews to make that amount of? I mean, I know they dilute it and stuff, but
Yeah, that's pretty good.
yeah, got to try
You're
that
right.
one. Okay.
I haven't made that. I
Yeah.
just bought it. Bought
Okay.
it done. So let's do the cacao or cocoa.
Cocoa.
I like to use cacao. This one's cocoa. Use whatever you like. The cacao is a little bit
Unnatural.
healthier.
You can get
for
it
you,
at
but-
Macy's.
But this one, yeah.
Oh,
This one's really good.
unsweetened. So why is that? Look at that. It's only got one ingredient. Love things like that. One ingredient. This is the way to make hot chocolate. I'm not going to call any, companies out there. It's got one ingredient and it's really easy to make cocoa. Anyway,
Yum. What do you sweeten it with?
you can do
Whatever
it
you
with
want,
whatever
honey?
you want. Yeah, honey, stevia.
Okay.
Tastes great.
Great. We do 4 to 5 tablespoons. So
Of-
if you want to
we
grab
need
the
another
tablespoons,
spoon.
that would be great. I'm going to send my helper
Love my
there.
audience. Don't you think the audience is
Oh
so
my,
lovely?
they're
Thank you
awesome.
for coming.
You guys are great.
You're all missing if you're not here
There's
today.
everybody
Okay.
singing. Okay,
Okay,
so while
so-
he's grabbing that,
Right,
let's do
what are we
the
gonna do?
agave
Agave. Here we are.
and the cup
Beautiful.
right
Look
there.
at that, see? It's not
Gonna-
quite as thick as honey,
No, not quite as thick as honey.
but it's beautiful.
It probably is brand new too. So
It is.
Yeah. Well, maybe I'll get you doing that. No, we'll go back to
Yeah.
this one.
Okay.
So, we're just gonna improvise here. We'll do the 4 to 5.
This is measuring.
Hey, this is a homemade recipe.
That's
You can
right.
Put as much chocolate as you want in it, right?
Absolutely.
Does that look like a tablespoon?
Oh,
Just a
absolutely.
teaspoon, teaspoon,
Yeah, a
teaspoon.
teaspoon. There you go.
Good for me.
Yes.
There you go. How about another one?
Oh, why not?
Yeah, great. Okay, so
Oh,
that's probably about 4 to 5.
I think so.
good.
That's great.
Okay, you can have
I've
that
got
back.
the lid.
And, that's what's great about it. Chocolate's always good. You can
It's
add
so
more if you
good.
want.
Especially when it's the real stuff.
Oh,
Then you
yeah.
can eat as much because it has all
Yeah.
those antioxidants. And
I love the dark, too.
Oh,
You can get dark ones.
guess what? You've got to hear this. So, did you know? Because I used to love, coming from England, we have the best chocolate. Europe has the best chocolate. Sorry about that, America. Anyway, there was one thing I used really quick. This is really quick.
Oh,
okay.
that's fine. I wanna hear.
You know the Cadbury's eggs. I love
course.
Cadbury's eggs. It's one of my weaknesses. It's like the little round egg with the yellow in the middle. Anyway, I noticed and I said to my husband, look at this. This is not only smaller, but it really tastes waxy. And the reason why Hershey's has bought the distribution of Cadbury's here in America, and they've got an ingredient that they can't use here that we use in England, which is we use vegetable oil, and you guys use cocoa butter, which changes the taste of the chocolate. And
That's
they
interesting.
cannot, yeah. But I've always thought that the chocolate here tastes rather waxy. And I'm just had to share that with you to let you know that if you go to England, you need to get some chocolate and
better.
bring it over. So
Yeah.
there you go. That's my little tidbit for today.
Make a trip just for that.
Absolutely. Such
great.
a difference. Anyway, go for it.
So I went ahead and poured in a cup of agave.
'Kay.
So, and I used the light agave. There is
Oh, I
like the
didn't notice
amber
that.
one. It's got a little bit more nutty flavor, so
Right.
they're a little bit different. Either one is really fine.
I thought this
whatever
was
you
light.
have.
Yeah. So what's the difference? Is it, just flavor?
Yeah, supposedly it comes from an agave plant. It's like a cactus plant,
Mm-hmm.
and if you get the 100%, it's supposed to be the low glycemic and stuff. So anyway, we'll
Good.
mix that in
Okay.
with that.
Got
And
a
then
little bit of
let's do,
cilantro right
hey,
there.
yeah, get that out of there. No green in this one.
No.
How about,
Okay.
how about the peanut butter? Pull that peanut
Okay.
butter and the measuring
my
cup there.
favorite too.
Adams is the best. Adams is the best.
Great. How many ingredients? See, whenever you choose something, try and minimize what the ingredients is. If it's half a mile long, really, is it alive? Is it real? That's what I always
Yeah.
check on.
Yeah, and some people find that they don't want to stir this. I'm thinking,
Right.
"Oh,
Why
you're
not?
lazy.
That's
You're getting a workout while you're
yeah.
doing it. Right?
Oh, I like that idea.
Yeah. Give me that
Okay,
the
what are we
measuring
looking for?
cup there.
This one. Okay.
Yeah, and another big
This-
one with the
oh,
water in
this
it.
one. Okay.
And also.
So
a
why does it have
spoon.
water? You're going to put that in there?
I am. So
Oh,
water
this is butter,
repel-
that's
Thank
all.
you. That's fine.
Marjorie.
So water repels the oils, and
Mm-hmm.
so this is a great way to measure it. I think my mom taught me this one too.
Oh,
See?
love mums.
Good. I know they're good.
She's shaking her head,
Good
but
stuff.
maybe.
She just forgot she taught me. She did the whole 4-H thing and everything.
Did
so,
she?
yeah.
Oh.
So let's see. I
Bless
put the
her
water
heart.
at 3/4 of a cup, and
'Kay.
then if I add 3/4 of a
Of
cup of
Peanut butter.
peanut butter, then that equals what, a 1.5.
Okay.
So that's
Same
what I'm
cup.
going for is 1.5 here.
Mm.
So somewhere in here, and then we'll have Noah go dump that water off and try to hold the peanut butter in. So,
Oh, so you're just doing
yeah.
this.
Yeah, so he'll go and just dump this water off and hold the peanut butter up like this.
Huh?
Woo, like that.
Oh,
Actually, we could do it
okay.
right here
Yeah,
if you
look at
want. If y'all want to see.
That's perfect. So why did you do that?
So now it makes it so it doesn't stick to the measuring cup.
Oh, what a
And then we just
I've never seen that.
Throw it in there. At least not as bad anyway.
Yeah.
This one's kind of sticking, but yeah, kind of
There
fun.
you go. It is.
So if you want to grab the vanilla over there, that'll be our next ingredient.
Pure vanilla extract. Is there anything we can say about vanilla?
Vanilla's good stuff. You know what's funny is you smell it and you think it's going to taste like super good by itself.
Yes.
And then you taste it and you're like, ugh.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah, kind of fun. My kids have learned that the hard way.
Yeah.
So, maybe a couple tablespoons of that.
I have to admit, though, I've been to Mexico, and if you get the Mexican,
Oh, yeah.
you have to admit, that really
Yeah,
smells
that's good
real.
stuff. This
And
is a
it's
teaspoon,
good.
so just give it a good pour on
good
that
pour,
one.
like
Yeah, there's one. That's pretty close
Okay.
there.
There we
And
go.
right there. Okay, Noah, you want to blend that up there, bud? Stir that really good. So you melted the coconut oil and you melted and the butter.
Right.
So ours was already melted because it's warm. At least the coconut oil was melted.
warm. Yes.
So
Kind of hot in here.
now we're just blending this all together, and then we're going to do the oats, and
Oh.
that's pretty much it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Easy. Look at that. No
You
mess.
see, he can
I love
can-
ingredients like that.
make it by himself here.
Wow. Is this easy to do?
Yeah.
Yeah? Have you done it before? Have you made it yourself?
Not by
Oh,
himself, but pretty close.
pretty close. Okay.
Okay, so,
So, how
we need
much?
3.5 cups. So if we want to use this one, we can.
I think we should.
Okay, just pour it on here, and we'll go with.
Oh, we're doing really well.
we won't let them see that we're spilling. So yeah,
No, there you
protect that
go.
there. Okay, so there's one.
We're doing it the dainty way. Can't you
This
see?
is-
Okay, let's just.
Showing how easy it is because you
There
just
you go.
throw things in.
That's
right?
it.
Yeah.
There's two.
Okay, there's two.
Now, if you're doing this at home, you could always just squeeze the top
There you
here,
go.
and then it goes in just easily. See?
You know,
It's a
that's-
lot easier, isn't it? There you go.
Let's do just a little bit more. It's
A
supposed to
little
be
bit more?
3.5, but
Oh,
I
is
think
it?
we've overfilled on some of them. That's
I
good.
think
That's good. Okay. So Noah, you want to stir that up again?
Lovely.
So it's funny you said that. Squeeze the
The top.
top
I know.
because that's what they teach you to do on a run. You know, you're running along, you stop at an aid station, and they say take the cup and squeeze it, and then you can pour it in and
Really?
not get it all over your face.
Yeah. Oh, I didn't think of that. I
Yeah.
always slow down at a station.
So, yeah, it's a good
Oh,
time.
I
to
see
rest.
that station. I start slowing way.
way back there.
That's right. That's my excuse. Oh, I can see it. How far away?
You don't want to run anybody over or anything.
That's
Yeah.
right. Oh, so when's your next race?
I'm doing a half marathon on the 11th, which is I think it's the Hobbler half.
Oh,
So good one right here in Springville,
Right.
Springville Canyon, which is a
Nice.
beautiful, nice downhill.
Downhill. Love
Yeah.
downhills. They're
Yeah.
best.
So
And then
it-
the hunger.
oh, sorry. The food that you eat really makes a big deal when you run or whatever. You can feel everything
Absolutely.
you've eaten. If you ate a nice big pizza and
Oh.
you're trying to run, it's
Not
every
good.
step. So you eat that
Absolutely.
salad we made earlier,
Uh-huh.
you're gonna just kind of fly down. So
Absolutely.
Yeah, it
Big
helps.
plate of that.
and you always want to have dessert, so gotta
So
have
this is
something
good.
good, not
Wow.
too heavy. So you can see this is all kind of melted,
Right.
kind of gooey together.
Mm-hmm.
And so I made some beforehand so that you could try it.
So usually, what's the consistency? Does it end up like this?
Mm-hmm.
But then how does it end up?
So it ends up like this when we stir everything together. And then once we put it in the fridge, that coconut oil kind of gets solid, the butter gets solid. And I like to just take a scoop and scoop it out.
Oh,
You
okay.
can take and scoop each little piece out of here and put it on a cookie sheet and then put it in the freezer and freeze it or whatever. But I've gotten lazier and tried to find easier, quicker things to do. So you
This
know,
is the way.
This is the way. You throw the bowl
Love
in the
it.
fridge, let it cool, and then the kids just, you know,
Put it on the table.
take a big, take a big piece out, and pretty much
Here you go.
run a long time. It's great.
Oh, that's how
So
it is.
I'll grab that and
Okay.
give you a chance to try it.
That would be
So-
lovely. I'm ready.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Alright.
Hey, wow. So this is the one that you put in the fridge and you've brought it out.
Yes.
Look at the consistency. I want my audience to see. It's a lot. You see that?
A lot thicker.
Actually, you know what? Let's put some on here.
Okay, there we go.
I love doing this experiment. I used to do this with custard. One time it didn't work and the custard fell out. But anyway, here you can see that. Hold on.
Oh, I got a few flighties there. I made
Yeah,
you
but
some.
look, see?
There
Ta-da!
Shows you how
I'm
solid
like, oh! Anyway, so it's a lot harder. That's my whole point. The other one was
Yeah, you
the
did.
consistency wasn't the same, was it?
Right, no.
Yeah, see? So
No, sometimes he'll eat that before I even get it in the fridge.
No
so,
way.
Yeah,
Which
it's a little
one do you
bit different
prefer?
taste. What do you think? What's
Yeah.
your favorite?
The fridge.
After the,
the
fridge?
fridge anyway.
Okay.
So I get
So,
to taste
yeah,
some.
go
I think
ahead
I'm going
and
to.
try some.
But it still feels soft, you know.
Yeah, it's still fairly soft. It's kind of more the consistency of like the no bake.
Mm.
So
Right.
yeah,
Can't tell.
yeah. So the agave makes it sweet, and the oats and peanut butter, and I mean, how can you go wrong with oats, peanut butter,
Oats,
and chocolate?
chocolate. It's delicious.
Yeah,
Really good combination.
yeah, it's good stuff. I just
What can I say?
I just gave the recipe to actually a patient's wife at the hospital. I took some to work today, and
Right, and they all loved
and
it.
they loved it, and I'm supposed to bring the leftovers.
Oh, I doubt
for the
that'll be
rest of
fun.
yeah, too bad, guys. No.
Yeah.
So yeah, she's like saying somebody was diabetic, and so she wanted the recipe, and
Yeah.
you know, it's simple, pretty
Great.
easy to do, and quick, and you don't have to turn on your oven again, or even the stove. So
Easy. I love it.
I love that it's doesn't have quite as much sugar. Well, no
Right.
sugar. I should say it that way. No sugar. Where the no bakes, you have to put on the stove, and you have to melt the sugar, and
Cook and yeah.
so
This is fantastic. Got the oats in, chocolate, you got your sweetness kick, and it tastes fabulous, and it was fast. So, would you tell our audience again what the ingredients were? Because
So
we were kind of, you know.
yeah, the ingredients are the coconut oil, the butter melted, and then it really doesn't matter what order you put in after that. You could go the agave, the vanilla. I did the rice milk, or you could do any milk you want, just something to kind of give it a little bit more fluid. And then the peanut butter, and I got 3/4 of a cup of that one, and the cocoa, and blend all that together, and then kind of add the oats towards the end, just because it thickens everything up. So if you added the oats before, you wouldn't quite get the blended together feel. But you know, one time I think I threw in a cup and went, oh, I forgot to stir that, and I just stirred it up with the cup.
And it
Worked
was-
great, yeah. So
This is fantastic.
So
Every
very
child.
forgiving.
Yes. Every child will love this.
yeah,
Going to try it on my children.
all
I'm
right.
sure. If
Yeah,
it works
take
with
some
them, then I know it's
Yeah.
great.
It's his favorite.
Yes. So you love it? Out of 10, what would you say? I know your mum's standing there, and you know you better be careful. But
9.
a 9. Oh, bless his heart. Wonderful. I would too. Absolutely 9.5. I say. Anyway, thank you so much, Reva. Reva. Where is your name from, by the way? I love
It's
it.
my grandmother's name, actually, and she died when my mom was 4. So,
Oh.
kind of out of respect, I guess she named her first and only daughter Reva.
Reva. Love it.
Yeah.
That was
So-
wonderful. Thank you. That food was delicious.
Thank you.
We're all going to let the audience try a little bit. I'll probably take the
right.
rest home. No, I'm joking.
That's right. She's like, mine.
Oh, that was fantastic. Thank you. And thank you, audience, for coming. Every Thursday, we are here at 7 p.m. Thank you again for watching. Thank
Awesome.
you, Reva.
You're
Thank
very
you,
welcome. Noah.
Noah, for joining us. See you next time. Bye.
Thanks.